I don't give a fuck if the people on here believe me or not. This is how I'm getting my truth out and getting it off my chest. Bethany. Thought I wasn't gonna get to you, huh? Bethany Cornett. I don't even know what the fuck to say to you. I know I'm gonna say the truth. So, we started dating when, what, I was 12, 13, maybe 14? I think it was 13. It was shortly after we moved into this house. I was around 12 or 13. Yeah, I was sanding a skateboard deck, and your dad come up and started being a smartass. You know you gotta sand against the grain, right? No, you don't. You sand with the grain, dude. Hides the scratch marks. With the grain, smartass. Anyway, yeah, Mister, I'm a preacher, but I'm gonna run around and fornicate and fornicate and fornicate and fornicate and fornicate. The only reason why you were a preacher is because you had a wedding shop, dumbass. You made more money that way. But I'm not the judge of that. God is. You better hope you did right, because if not, let's get back to you there, Bethany. So, you lied to me, made me believe that you and my brother were going to an art museum. When you were 17, after you dated my friend Jake and didn't tell me about it, then you didn't even tell him that you didn't want anything to do with him. So that day in Rising Sun National Bank parking lot, when me and Willie was getting ready to go out mudding, I wonder why he wanted me to go mudding. Because I had money and he didn't. That's why. It's the only reason why my brother wanted me to go. Because he wanted to use my wallet. Yeah, I went anyway, because mudding's fun. I ran into you. I started talking to you. Told you what we were doing. You said you wanted to come. I said, don't you have a boyfriend? You said, no, we broke up. Which was a lie, wasn't it? Yeah, another setup waiting to happen, wasn't it? Want to talk about Kyle? Huh? Telling people you didn't know you were pregnant? You're such a fucking liar. So, after the incident you said in the hospital about your stepdad, me and your dad get into all that bullshit with him, spend all kinds of money, you just go right back to the house that all this supposed trauma happened at and accept it? What, for a car? You know, if you would have stayed off my back and let me work, we would have had plenty of that. But you didn't do that, did you? Mm-mm. No, you didn't. Yeah, and I can't work with my uncle with having a girlfriend. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Yep. He only allowed it with Tiffany, and I was shocked that he did that. I think that's why he was so mad at her, because that was the only one he ever allowed me to actually have a girlfriend and work for him. Yeah, it was a fucked up ordeal. But you're telling my mom and other people that you didn't know you were pregnant? You just keep furthering all these lies, don't you? You knew you were pregnant. You asked me for that child. You gonna lie about that too? Are you also gonna lie about the fact that we were never sexually active until you bugged the shit out of me for Kyle? Why'd you change his middle name? He had my name, David. He was supposed to be Kyle David Jackson. What'd you change it to? Hmm? I don't even know his middle name now. But you changed his last name to Gillis, didn't you? Tried to tell me he wasn't even my son, didn't you? So did John at Walmart. Remember that? Yeah. Pushed me and said, "What are you going to do, little man?" I said, "Touch me again and find out, old man. Ain't the first time I've beat your ass. You keep doing that, it definitely won't be the last." Why y'all trying to play me like this, huh? Because you're mad? What the fuck you mad about? You got what you wanted, didn't you? You got your kid, got your car, got all your fucking money, and ran off. You realize I make way more than John. Oh yeah, you fucking idiot. Whole reason I went and got that job. Hmm. Maybe it's because of what your mother said. Did you ever think of that? Your mom sticking her nose into my life. Do you know how to save money? Yeah, you put it in the bank. That's not what I mean. Well, that's how you save money. What are you talking about? You think I'm going to tell you my finances? I'm not. I don't give a shit if she's your mother or not. She don't have the right to know anything about my finances. Why? Because I drive beaters? Yeah, that's part of my finances. Keeps more money in my pocket. Mm-hmm. And guess what? They work just as good as all them new flashy cars that didn't last not even a fucking year for you. Miss blow them up, wreck them, because you don't know how to drive or follow rules. How many cars have I wrecked, Bethany? How many? How many have I wrecked, Bethany? None. The oil plug on your dad's car that I paid for? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did it. Who was pushing for it? How many times did I tell you we can't go over these hills that fast? How many times did I tell you and your sister that? Hmm? What was that, a setup? Yeah, I still paid for my mistake, even though it was my mistake. I did it. You want to get into the finer details? Huh? Bet you don't. What about fighting, basically trying to be there for my son's delivery and your mom trying everything she can to keep me out of the delivery room? What did that nurse do? Kicked her out. Gave me her bracelet, didn't she? Wonder why that was. Huh? You didn't even tell me. Your dad did. And what happened when he told me? I was right there before you delivered, wasn't I? We weren't even together, and I was still there for you. You don't tell anybody that, do you? Oh, remember never coming to see your son at the hospital? You remember that shit? I seen him every day. What day did you take him out of the hospital? On my birthday. Did you bring him Christmas? No. But you celebrate that pagan holiday and made me. I bring him Christmas. You don't even show the fuck up. That was 4 days after he was born. 4 days. You left him where he was. You remember that? Who was the one that did his first diaper change? Me. Who was the one that read him his first stories? Me. Who was the one that held him? Me. Who's the one that cut the cord? Me. You want to keep lying to these fucking people? How you tried to get around the fact that you asked me for a kid and then your mom changed your mind, so you were going to try and silently kill him and act like you were never pregnant. That's why you never told me about the pregnancy test. I figured it out on my own when I started talking to you about the weight loss pills and the fact that you hadn't had a period in a while and you started putting on weight. What'd you tell me? Oh, I took one at mom's. After all that came out, then you tell me you took one. You forget telling me that? And I said, Bethany, you are pregnant. What are you doing? Well, mom said it wouldn't hurt me or the baby. Oh, your mom said that, did she? Really? So she was the one trying to kill you and that kid? And your mom's a fucking idiot. Did she do any research on it, or did she just tell you that? Because remember when we took it to the pharmacist? No, I didn't go with you. I showed up there though, didn't I? Yeah. Wonder why that was. Is that because I was being an asshole? No. You thought I was being an asshole because I was being serious and looking out for you and my child that you asked me for. Yeah, see, you can't tell everybody this, can you? But didn't I tell you when Kyle turned 18 or whatever? As soon as I got my chance after he was 18, the very first meeting with him, I was going to tell him the truth. I did exactly that. Exactly. And it wouldn't hurt you. It's because I'm not lying to my son. Not for you. Not for your mom. Not for Jerry. Not for Savannah or Alexandria. Miss run her mouth at a store trying to act like we run around with forklifts and at construction work. Ha! I am the fucking forklift, you dumb bitch. I came in there another day to get gas. She works at the rural farms. She was talking about how the guys couldn't even lift the fryers and all this and how strong she was. She couldn't even lift a bucket of kitty litter. Yeah. Couldn't even lift a bucket of kitty litter. It wasn't even a big bucket. It was a regular little small ass mop bucket. She couldn't even lift it. But gonna sit there and say that the guys that work for you couldn't even lift the fryer baskets. Boy, you're just like your mom, aren't you, Alexandria? Lying through your motherfucking teeth. Remember me driving the old Tempo through town? Yeah. We were doing like 36, 37. What's the speed limit? 35? Yeah. Your sister freaked out. I went out. I went out. I'm looking at her like, what the hell is your problem? You're speeding. 36 is not speeding. We were going down a hill. Relax. What do you do in your car, Alexandria? Miss Speed Demon? Really? You fly through town way faster than 35. You've almost hit me. Then you flicked me off and beeped the horn. You never stopped for that stop sign, did you? What, did you think I didn't know it was you? Yeah, I know. Let's always have an attitude towards everybody. You're just like your damn mother. Bethany's the same way. Lazy as fuck. Spoiled as fuck. What happened when Nathan started calling you fat and all that, huh? You're trying to get me to go up there and beat him up. We were sitting on the bench at Sunoco. I was with Tiff. You're trying to talk me into coming back to your place. You're trying to talk me into going in and getting you alcohol even though you're underage with cops standing right there. You really trying to make them think that I buy you alcohol, aren't you? Nope. Did I buy you alcohol? No. You know better. You know I'm not buying fucking alcohol. You might want to go get my brother for that, which is probably what you did after that. Yeah. Told you. So I guess the beach, all that meant nothing to you. All the fun we had. Yeah. We had a lot of fun. Even your grandmother loved me and was pissed at you